Okay, what's going on, guys? Master back here again. We are back in the Warframe room. So now today, I'm taking a look at the Kuva Ogris. Ogris. This weapon is obtained from the Kuva liches. The whole lich system is boring as shit. This is my first one. Took me 7 hours to get this through that whole fucking system. Was worth it though for this weapon. It was worth it, but that fucking grind needs to be changed. DE, get on it, because that is painful. But you get like random rolls and random stuff like that. I believe I got an electric roll on this, so I get even more corrosive. Now, big problem with the Ogris. Big problem with the Ogris when I use it with heavy caliber. So, as you can see, the missiles go where the fuck they want. Now, I only have to stand here, and yeah. It will evaporate your Warframe. Doesn't matter who you're playing. You will kill yourself at some point. Look, if I stand here, so as you can see, it's pretty because those missiles go where they want. But it does hit hard though, so it's worth it. You will miss some shots. Not every shot will hit where you want it to. I think I've missed all of these, so I'm making this look a lot worse than it actually is. I mean, you can see anyway, it's applying lots of slash. 2k slash. Is he going to die from that? Well, he'll die from that, won't he? So yeah, this weapon is very cool. I'm happy with it. Now this is 5 former. You have to former the Kuva weapons 5 times to get max effects. And max, what do you call it, like capacity. So it starts with 30, you former it, it goes to 32, you former it again, 34, former it again, 36, so on, and then you get to 40. So the max you have on this is 80. Yeah. For this build, without, you know, getting it to complete max level, maybe you have 2 of them or something, you could probably get away with 4. I think I could get away with 4. But yeah, this is perfect for me. This is, I think this is dethroned the zarr, the cannon mode of the zarr, which is unfortunate. For those of you that know me, I love my zarr. But as you can see, right, there you go. There's the problem. There's the biggest problem. You will kill yourself with this. Just accept it, don't try and fight it, and move on with your day, because, okay. The problem with that is I don't know what to stick in place of heavy caliber, because if I stick something else there, I lose a shit ton of damage, so. Once you get used to it, I feel like you won't have a problem with it, really. You know what we're doing now, though? Oh, this is going to be... This is absolutely disgusting. I have done this in a survival. I did a relic survival. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? No. Stop trying to deny me the fun I will have. Fuck off, game. I should probably spawn them in. So, if you can work around the fact that this weapon wants to kill you more than it wants to kill the enemies, you will have a great time with this. Like I said, this has become one of my favourite primaries in the game. For like regular missions, I wouldn't even try, because if I stand there, I will kill myself. So yeah, for like exterminates and stuff like that, I wouldn't bother. But if I'm corridor camping in a survival, yes, worth it. Mirage makes it insane, incredible. It's so good. It's so fun. It's become one of my favourite weapons. Again, I don't like the whole grindiness of it, of that whole lich system. I think it's a cool system, but the whole, yeah, it's a lot of things need to be changed, I think, in that. But regardless, a different video. So yeah, it's a lot better if you're looking down. The missiles don't really tend to go off so much then. But yeah, 4 or 5 missiles will kill them all. It's so good. So at first, I was disappointed when I got this. As you can imagine, my tone has very quickly changed. Yeah. If the initial explosion doesn't kill them, they will bleed. You will shoot them again. If that explosion doesn't kill them, they will bleed some more, and then they will die. Nothing is living this. This is a much better version over the normal Ogris as well. I actually got this before the normal one. And the normal one has a charge up time. So where you shoot, you would have to... It's got like half a second charge up. And yeah, the Kuva one is 1,000 times better than the normal one. I'd say the normal one is complete mastery fodder, in my opinion. This one is not. So as you can see, the Yopent Enab. That was my first ever Kuva Lich. Right, there's the build. 5 former. Yopent Enab, Kuva Ogris, rank 40. So that's because of the 5 former. You can get away with 4, I think, for this. But as you can see, my build has a Riven. I will get onto that in a second. So, Serration for damage, Split Chamber, and Vigilante Armaments for multi-shot. Malignant Force for corrosive, and because the weapon has built-in electric, I don't need to mod for that. Heavy Caliber for 100%. 165% more damage and less accuracy. Now, terminal velocity gives me 60% projectile speed. It's a bit better if I put that there. That means when you shoot, it will get to the target quicker, and you'll see from my Riven in a minute, I sort of need this mod. Firestorm improves the blast radius of specialized launchers. So this is the fulmination of pistols for primaries. Work that one out. So yeah, it just makes the explosive radius bigger. Vigilante supplies, because you only, if you're not running a carrier, if carrier gives you 40 in the reserve, you have 30 without. And because the mod slot was there, and I don't have anything else I can really put in that, so I could put terminal velocity in there, but it's a dash, so I figured that does. And then I'm not forced to run carrier. Then I can run my reviving Jinn or Worm, or I can run a different Sentinel. And now the Riven, the bad boy Riven. We've got 106% crit damage, 83.7% multi-shot, 88% status duration, and minus 68 projectile speed. So with 60% projectile speed and then minus 68, as you can see, I'm only getting 68% less. We take that off, you should see it's a lot slower. So if I stick on terminal velocity, obviously it counters the minus speed, and it doesn't make it noticeable. So that's why I put that in there. So yeah, I do have another Riven that I bought first. As you can see, projectile speed, minus weapon recoil, and multi-shot. But it's yeah, you lose a little bit. So let's see which one's better. So with that speed now, it's a lot quicker. So this was sort of the point. I wanted to test out some Rivens in this. First thing I did when I got this weapon, I used it in ESO to level it up, and I was like, okay, this feels quite good. And then I started building it some more. It's better with this, isn't it? Fucking hellfire it is. Well then, look how... That's so much quicker as well. That might be better, I love this weapon, it's so good. Oos, oos, oos. Thousand bleed, 58,000. 5.8 thousand, I should say. I think we have a winner, boys and girls. I think this one is the better one. I don't know, it's up for debate. As you can see, them two Rivens are changed around. I haven't used this weapon without a Riven in the endgame stuff, so I always have a Riven on. I'm not giving these away, so no chance. So yeah, we've got minus recoil, 72% multi-shot, projectile speed, And that gives us crit damage, multi-shot, status duration, but less. I don't know. That one seemed to be doing very, very well. Seemed to be doing better than that one, so I'm not sure. We'll compare them side by side and we'll see which ones are actually producing the better numbers. But to the stats, accuracy of 1.7. Thanks, heavy caliber. If we replace that quick, you can see it has 100% accuracy. So heavy caliber really does hurt itself. It's 9% crit chance, 2 times crit multiplier, 1.5 fire rate, magazine of 3, noise of alarming. Tis a rocket launcher, so yeah, you sort of expect that. A 2.1 second reload speed. That's probably the only downside. That and the fact that you kill yourself when you shoot it across the corridor. It does take a while to reload. 3 out of 5 Riven disposition. Love that. Please don't touch these. 98.9% status chance, semi-auto trigger, 261 impact, 111.9 puncture, 498 corrosive. No slash on the hit originally. So when you shoot them, it'll hit them, it'll only proc impact, puncture, then it'll explode, then it'll apply the slashes. So the radial attack, that's the explosion. So you've got the initial hit, then the radial attack, the explosion. 8.68. Now I'm believing off of the videos I've watched and you know the wiki stuff, anything to do with range and foot and distance is meters. So that's 8.68 meters if I'm to be reading that right. So I don't know. I'm gonna go off that. Yeah, I believe so. 2.2 thousand. No, 2,204 puncture, 3.8k slash, 3.5k bleed, and 12,725 corrosive. That's because obviously I'm fighting corrupted heavy gunners. But yeah, you can mod this however you wish. Because mine's got electric built in, because I was using Volt when I started that mission. You know, you can use things like who's it, like Equinox's radiation, Ember would be heat. You know, I don't know the ins and outs of that kind of whole system, because again I don't like the system. But you can, yeah, I don't think you can get things built in like corrosive. I think it's just one, like heat, and then you'd have to get toxin or electric. I don't think you can. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know enough about that to tell you guys how to do it. But yeah, don't write this off. I really enjoy this. I don't see anybody. I've never seen another Kuva Ogris. I've never seen a normal one, to be honest with you. Oof. 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 You can't deny that. You can't deny that. That it's amazing. Saying this is bad. Fuck off. Fuck off. As I say, I think this is better than the Zarr. And it's a shame, because the Zarr's my favourite gun in the game. But I do think this is better. I'm going to start, once I've got through my builds and stuff like that, I'm going to start adding in, like, comparisons. And I already have some ideas, and yeah, you know the Zarr versus this is going to be one of them. 3, 6. So, you know, 6 shots, apart from the odd top nut there. Ain't much to turn your nose up at. With Mirage. Blew him into space, mate. Yeah, it's super fun. It's super cool. If you get it, don't be upset. Use it and abuse it. And let me know how it is, because I love this weapon with a passion. I think this is the best explosive weapon in the game. Sounds cool as well. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the sound effects through the video. I don't think so, but it's super fun. Go out and get it. Grin and bear the terrible lich system, the fucking grind fest that it is, and yeah, you shouldn't be too disappointed. But yeah, this has been my Kuva Ogris build. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video, if you learned something. Leave a dislike if you didn't, for whatever reason. Obviously, I'd rather you didn't. That comment section is always open. Let me know if there's any of these mods that can be changed out. I'm still learning a lot about this weapon. This weapon's on a 2.5 hour survival. Me and my girlfriend did it, so I know what it's capable of. I've done it. But yeah, if you think maybe you could take out that and put that in, let me know down below. If you have a build similar to mine, you know, let me know down below. Let's talk about it, because I'm super happy with this weapon. Well, you know, whatever. That comment section is open for whatever. You can ask us anything, or let me know, inform me, do whatever. And obviously, hit subscribe if you're new around here, please. We are trying to reach 1,000 by the end of 2020. It will be a challenge, but such is the way of life. And it's been Asa, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.